Hi, my name is Tanish Mathew, and my student ID is 8740811. And this is my self-reflection presentation for the report which I did, and the topic I've covered is gamification and emerging technologies, rethinking employment relations in the UAE. So, in this short talk, I'll reflect on how emerging technologies, especially gamification, AI, and immersive tools, are reshaping the management of employment relations. I'll share key insights from my report, including how organizations are adapting, what's changing, and what we can learn about protecting employee well-being in a tech-driven workplace. So this report investigates how a digital transformation, including gamification and technologies like VR, is impacting workplace dynamics in the UAE. With these tools offering exciting opportunities, uh, while this happens for efficiency, engagement, and innovation, they also challenge the traditional models of management and employee relations. Historically, control in organizations relied on supervision, bureaucratic processes, or strict rules. But as technology reshapes the workplace, these models are becoming outdated. Instead, we are seeing a shift towards trust-based, gamified training, enhancing both learning outcomes and motivation. Diva implemented employee sentiment dashboards, allowing leaderships to align decisions with employee moods and feedback. ADNOC developed AI-supported performance platforms that personalize career development based on employee aspirations. So these examples demonstrate how UAE firms are actively integrating technology, not just for productivity, but also to build a stronger, more adaptive employee relations in today's digital economy. Um, so what changes are happening in employment relations? So one of the most significant shifts is the move from supervision to autonomy. Emerging tech, especially gamification, is enabled technical control, though structural challenges, leaderboards, or rewards, while also encouraging commitment-based control by appealing to intrinsic motivation. For example, when a company uses points or recognition for completing learning tasks, employees are more likely to feel engaged, but only if the system is fair and human-centered. AI-enabled dashboards are another game changer. Managers can now receive real-time insights on employee engagement, sentiment, and performance. Tools like sentiment analysis and microsurveys give them power to be more responsive and data-driven. So this technological evolution and demands also demands a change in managerial style. So traditional top-down approaches where the manager is the decision maker don't work well in diverse, fast-paced environments. Instead, companies need a consultative management where employees are treated as partners and their voices are considered in decisions. Diva, for instance, uses um, happiness dashboards to ensure their decisions align with employee feedback, while Properties uses pulse surveys and social recognition to encourage a collaborative decision making. Uh, so all these changes to a fundamental redefinition of employment relations. Uh, so what are the key lessons for employee well-being? So the final first. Um, But the human element must remain central. So what these are what we can learn from the changes when it comes to comes to employee well-being. Uh, Technology should never replace empathy. Humans element must remain central. Like I said, AI and dashboards can inform decisions, but real well-being comes from meaningful conversations, recognition, and psychological safety. Second, psychological safety and inclusivity must be intentionally built into systems. In UAE, where workplaces are culturally diverse, managers are they must ensure that digital tools do not marginalize or exclude certain groups. Features like multilingual feedback system are also critical. So third, gamification must be ethical. It should motivate, not manipulate. Systems are overly competitive uh, or used for covert surveillance can damage trust. Instead, gamified systems should focus on learning, collaboration, and recognition, like the ones used at MSNBD and Etisalat. Finally, organizations must start treating employee well-being as a measurable outcome, just like revenue of or customer satisfaction. For example, ADNOC uses AI to align employee development with personal goals. This creates not only culture of recognition but also one of purpose. And organizations can track well-being through digital surveys, sentiment tracking, and regular check-ins. In conclusion, the successful use of emerging technologies in employment relations depends not just on tools themselves, but also on how they are used. When organizations combine technology with empathy, data with dialogue, and structure with trust, they don't just improve performance, they create workplaces where people genuinely thrive to do their work. So, with that, I conclude my presentation. Thank you.